Hello, yes. I think we are live. Let me know in the comment section. I'm just waiting for confirmation. What is going on, guys? Are we going to lose this 5960k major support? We're going to talk about this in today's episode, guys. Make sure to smash up the like button on your way in, guys, and let me know if we are live or not. Yes, I think so. Yes, we are live, guys. First of all, let's make sure to smash up the like button here. Scroll down all together and let's smash up the like button. And let's start off with this stream, guys. What is going on? We are dipping. Are we going to go to $53,000 range? This is something we're going to discuss in this episode. There is a very strong support right now at this 59k range. Okay, like I mentioned in my last episode, we did not hold this $53,000 range. Okay, looks like we were going to get a bounce, but we finally had this kind of small cascade. Are we going to continue this waterfall, okay, to the downside? Well, in my opinion, I think, it is possible. That would be my ultimate low position. And something very important to take a look at is the total crypto market cap. Okay, we're going pretty nice here, pretty nice run here, a pretty nice channel to the upside. Now we are losing a little bit here, these higher lows, but it looks like that we want to retest this major support like mentioned on yesterday's video, okay, where we do have this resistance from this cup and handle, and also we got the support from these higher lows. All right, it should be turning this range into very strong support area. This is the $2.45 trillion approximately. We just hit $2.5 trillion just a few minutes ago. So yes, we could still come a little bit lower and see Bitcoin hitting that 58, 57 with a little bit of volatility. Okay, we're going to see Ethereum almost hitting $4,000, which would be also my ultimate low bottom. And the reason why, guys, and I'll go through the comment section right now, we have this huge ascending channel that we had, looking very bullish. Now we did finally break the support. Now measured move target is a width of a channel, right? Okay, from the breakout. So that was really met over there. Now if we do have that waterfall event now for Bitcoin potentially hitting lower levels, I do see Ethereum getting a massive bounce at the $4,000 range. And the reason why is because it's been a very strong resistance. Okay, let me just, right, I'm in some issues here right now with the chart. Hang on a second. Let's go straight back to Ethereum. We're going to take a look at some other cryptos, guys. Also Chainlink, ALGO. I got my trades deeply in the red, guys. I am swimming in a bloodbath, all right? But let me just go here through Ethereum quickly so I can show you an ultimate low bottom. In my opinion, it's going to be a great buying opportunity. I'll be definitely putting some long positions right at this level, and this is the $4,000 area, okay? We've lost here the last all-time high. We've lost it. Sorry, guys, I got so much things to talk about today. Now, we did lost this range, all right, which was this $4,200 here on the daily, okay? Daily candles are super important when you want to look at different support and resistance areas now. So yeah, basically we're just about this range right now. So if we do lose it, 4,000 in my opinion would be an ultimate bottom range. Okay, obviously when I say ultimate bottom, if you're going to long these kind of swing trades, you want to do it with a 3x or 4x. You want your liquidation stop loss very far away because of this volatility and add to your position. Now $4,000 was a very strong resistance and support right here. As you can see, we've fallen out from the channel. Now very likely we would be getting a bounce at this first wave, right? This is the first wave, second wave, third wave. We are inside the fourth corrective wave right now. Now this is a bit of a falling knife. You probably want to jump in. You don't know if we're going to have a massive bounce or not. I mean, best strategy here would be adding to your position, just small positions, and keep adding them while you go and hit that $4,000 range, plus minus $100. Anyway, let me just go through the comment section here quickly because, yeah, I'm already getting a super chat. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Huge drop. Yes, everybody. I hope everybody's safe. My positions are deeply in the red, okay? I've got ALGO, Bitcoin Cash. I got Bitcoin deeply in the red. Now, obviously, my liquidation price wasn't hit because it's very far away. I'm planning to add to my positions. Okay, I'll be swimming in the red potentially for a few days. but that is fine. This is all about trading. It's all, trading is all about this, all right? This is why people there are trading with 20x, 30x, and they must be liquidated, or basically they are liquidated, because this is what happens when you trade with too much leverage, right? When you trade with low leverage, you can swim the Red Sea, right? You can swim the Red Sea, no problem, until you actually recover. You can add to your position, because I haven't used 100% of my capital. I've used 5%, so I can add another 5%, 10%, it doesn't matter. This is how you need to swim the Red Sea. Now, guys, FEMEX has got an insane bonus going right now, okay? They've got up to 4,100. They must have seen Bybit with this insane bonus. Now FEMEX has got this bonus. So if you haven't signed up for FEMEX, and FEMEX is an incredible also trading platform, they've got $4,100 worth of bonus to claim, okay? So actually you can get funds into FEMEX if you already signed up to Bybit, and take advantage of that bonus, especially now that we are having, these massive dips. And not financial advice, but we are probably entering in a very good buying opportunity. So FEMEX right now has got up to $4,100 worth of bonus. They got 3,500 for most of other YouTubers, but they've added another $500, okay, to claim this bonus. So make sure to check out FEMEX, guys, if you already signed up for Bybit. Right, I've got a super chat over here. Let me go through the super chat and I'll try and read most of the comments, guys. I know everybody wants to know what is going on, and we'll go through that right now, okay? We've also seen the infrastructure bills crypto tax provision to be signed into law, okay? This is why potentially we've got a little bit of FUD coming in the market. This is, an old tactic here from the whales. Let me just go through the comment section. I think I've got a super chat here somewhere. Thanks for hopping on, mate. Polygon and ADA if you get a chance, says Whitlow. Yes, of course. You're very welcome. Yeah, this is when we need to, come live, do a live stream, because it's very important. A lot of people, want to know what is going on, where we've got a strong support level, where could we bounce, and yeah, guys. Anyway, let's take a look at these cryptos here for Sweet Lou. MATIC, what is going on with MATIC? MATIC maybe lost the $1.70. Yes, MATIC did lose this $1.70 major support level, and now we are currently at the next level, which is $1.50, currently dipping slightly below. The reason why I thought that this level was going to hold is because of this major resistance it was back in the past. A lot of volatility here, with likely we were going to get a bounce from this range, but also, in my opinion, this is also a good buying opportunity here for MATIC. The reason why is because we've also got a good resistance zone, a lot of consolidation around this area. And if you take a look at the fib levels from the ultimate low here to the high, we are exactly hitting that 62% level. Now, this is the thing, you doubt that you're probably going to hit this level when you have such strong resistance that is going to turn into support. But this is the thing with conservative targets, conservative traders, you miss out on a lot of opportunities, because you could have bounced around about that 50% level, which was at the $1.70 in this case for MATIC. But we actually came all the way down to the $1.50 here, hitting that golden pocket from the ultimate low to the high that we did here from the summer all the way here till the end of October. So yeah, basically, you know the deal. Fibonacci retracements. 62% level is very famous for any asset to go back down and hit that level. If you take a look at the summer low here, okay, from MATIC, we were around about 63 cents to the high, and if you extend this, you can see that we are hitting that golden pocket range, going slightly below it, and then consolidating before we continue to the upside to meet the highs again from the rally. So same situation right over here. We just didn't hold the support. We're having a little bit of FUD in the market. Bitcoin is having, that sideways action correction now to that 60K level, 59, 60K level. So obviously the altcoins are going to get hit as well, guys. Even though the altcoins look very, very bullish, they have insane support beneath them. If Bitcoin is going to have a kind of a waterfall event in the immediate short term, all of the altcoins are going to get hit. 90% of altcoins will get hit if Bitcoin does have a decent fall. So like I said, Fibonacci retracement, guys. This is the moment. This is the moment you want to start thinking into stepping into the market, okay? because yeah, this is basically when you have these corrections, these crashes, then in the next couple of days, in my opinion, we might see maybe a little bit of more dip action, but finally bottoming out at some stage, all right, just like what happened right over here. Okay, you have this massive fall after having the first one, consolidation, the second one, and then you actually go sideways a little bit, you go dip down, you dip up, and then you actually pump, okay, as you can see here on the chart. So very similar price action could happen right now, like what happened right over here in September, where you do have that sideways action, you have a dip, then you have more sideways action, then you have another dip, and then the next sideways action is possibly going to be the best buying opportunity, which is right now. It will be in the next in between today and the next few days. By the end of the week, you should be having a very, very good buying opportunity. So yeah, this is what I got for Polygon MATIC. Thank you, Lou, for the super chat. Let's take a look at ADA. ADA, same thing with ADA. I remember $1.70, $1.80 range being the ultimate bottom. Now, yeah, basically we did hit $1.78. We'll still have a little bit of more volatility to the downside, but we are very, very close in bottoming out, as you can see here on the chart. Okay, this kind of price action, slightly lower lows, slightly lower lows, slightly lower lows. There is really not any steam here for the bears. This is not going to be like an overextended channel here to the downside. It is just getting ready for the turnover, guys. It's not going to be easy. A lot of people thought it was this right over here. A lot of people are excited. I remember the Telegram at ADA exploding. We're hitting that $2.30 range, $2.40. Okay, this is ready. We're going to go moonshot, and then you have this dip over here going below the slightly lower low. You will always see one last low, okay, and the crypto, or one last high. This is what happens when you break all-time high. Everybody gets excited, come back down. You got lower lows. The reason why you have slightly lower lows, because you always have the one last dip, one last dip, one last dip, until you suddenly, when you really don't expect it, you have a massive turnover. So this is what I'm expecting in the next few days, maybe a week or so. We don't really know, because you always have one last wick, but there is really nothing bearish about this. There is no strength in this. This is just a classic correction where you have the last few weeks until you actually turn around. Very similar price action than what happened here. Okay, you have the lows, you have the lows, you have the lows, and then you turn over. In this case, we're having like four. We're having one more than here, but there's no strength here really in to push the price much lower here on ADA. Okay, so like I said, $1.70, $1.80 range where I have this orange box, very likely to be the ultimate low here for ADA. We're also already hitting that golden pocket, 62% levels. Yes, we could dip slightly below it, all right? It could have a little bit of volatility. That's why $1.70 range is very, very possible here for ADA before we actually have that turnaround, that turnover. Total crypto market cap, guys. Like I said, cup and handle. It was a scenario. I was doubting now that we were going to come down to retest this level. It's just looking very, very solid, this growth here from the total crypto market cap. And yeah, it looks like that we are maybe going to retest the support. Even though we turn around from here, we didn't retest the support. I'm still very, very bullish, even though if we do come back down to that $2.45 trillion range, which would be this ultimate resistance from the cup and handle, turning into support. This is where where we should consolidate before we continue to the upside. Okay, guys, this is the moment, like I said on my videos, if this happens, it's going to be one of the best buying opportunities, right? This is the moment where you want to step in when there's blood in the market. Now, I've got another super chat here. I need to scroll down and take a look at the super chats, guys. But first of all, we need to smash up the like button all together, okay? I'm in a gold position here right now, which I'm going to close on PRIMEXBT. Remember, on PRIMEXBT, guys, you got 50% added to your deposit, okay, by using my link in the description on PRIMEXBT. Good thing about PRIMEXBT, you are using Bitcoin as collateral, and you can trade all these different assets. You got gold, you got oil, you got Dow Jones, and you're using Bitcoin as collateral. You're using Bitcoin as money. So if you win any of those trades on gold or oil, you get paid on Bitcoin, which is absolutely great, and you get 50% added to your deposit by using my link in the description. Of course, I get a small commission, but you get the best bonus available. Now, Let's take a look here at the super chat. Hey Andy, can you have a look at IOTX and Engine? Yes, of course. Venom, straight away. Let's take a look at these cryptos right now. Let's take a look at these cryptos. I'm not going to miss any super chats, that is for sure. Okay, right. Let me take a look. Let me take a look at IOTX. IOTX maybe got also a very harsh correction. Now, this is the thing, guys. When we are a little bit overextended, you need to be very, very careful. Even though this is still looking pretty bullish, if you ask me. Taking a look at the volume, it's made a double top right over here. So yeah, this is the thing. This is what you get when you have a double top. Very, very likely that you are not going to have enough steam to actually continue to the upside here. So you have a steep ascending channel, ascending trend, sorry, ascending support from higher lows. You already created this top, so once you lose this uptrend support here from higher lows, then yeah, come back down to retest the next major support range, which is I'm going to show you right now. Next major support here is this one right over there, okay, which on IOTX is the 16 cents approximately. The reason why this should be holding very, very nicely, like we held here, sorry, is because of the insane amount of volume, the insane amount of buying pressure that people have bought around these levels. Now you have this insane consolidation with no volume, massive pump, back down. Now you created a double top. There is a possibility, guys, because this is the thing. When the market gets exhausted, there will be a moment where you have a turnover. All the profits have been made over here. People that are buying here, they are taking profits over here. This is why you have this kind of pattern on the charts. You have it like a double top, and then you see maybe the support getting broken because all of the profits are getting taken here from the people that bought down here and also down over here, right? So not looking great, on this one. Okay, we might if this range holds, and it's very difficult for this one because we have a huge amount of candles here in between the 12-cent range and the 16-17 range with a huge amount of volume, so you could see some volatility here before potentially continuing to the upside. I'm remaining bullish on this one just yet, still because of this very, very strong support at around about that 15-16 cent range. Because of the huge amount of volume, this high volume here from this pump, I think that the volume here on the selling pressure is not going to be enough to break this major area at 15 cent. It should be holding very, very nice, just because looking at the insane amount of demand here and volume, might be consolidating. So this double top is going to be invalidated as soon as you get a bounce here, and you're probably going to form a double bottom. Okay, very, very likely here on IOTX. Thank you very much for the super chat. Let's take a look at Engine straight away here, also for Venom. What's going on with the Engine? Having a pretty decent correction right now. This is what I got here for Engine on the chart, creating steep lower highs here. So on Engine, I think what we analyzed here for Engine, and that there is a possibility of coming down here to this $2.20 range, and the reason why is because of this massive rally. You need a cool off, you need a consolidation, so $2.20 is potentially in the cards here. It's an insane support level here from back in April and May, also a major resistance as you can see here on the chart in August. Now there is a possibility that we might come down to the $2.20, $2.30 range. Okay, we just hit about $2.56, and also if we get the fib levels, okay, from the low, this is on the 4 hourly, from the low part here of September to the high, you know, we still got we just hit that 38% levels. It is starting to be a buying zone, but I think $2.40, even $2.20, 15 range is very, very possible. As you can see, golden pocket, we could see massive volatility at this range, and that would be the moment where you want to step in, guys. Are these levels going to happen? Maybe not. Maybe we're not going to see those levels, but if we do, it's going to be an insane buying opportunity. We are retracing to the 62% levels. We've got insane resistance. Also, a massive support there that we had around that $2.10, $2.20 range here on Engine. So yeah, if that happens, that's going to be a major buy zone. Thank you for the super chat. Let's take a look here at the rest of the super. Bollywood review says, hey Andy, can you please take a look at the current leverage in the market and give your take? Current leverage in the market. I mean, if you're meaning about the long and shorts, I mean, longs and shorts, I think longs might be very, very low, as you can see here. It all depends on where you want me to take a look at the leverage. Bollywood, let me know in the comment section whereabouts you want me to take a look at the leverage, all depending, because we know we can take a look at the longs. Longs are going out really low. Let's take a look at the shorts here. This is an interesting chart to take a look at here while we shorts are very, very low here also. Shorts are very, very low, so no interest in shorting either here on the market. I think this must have been a sell-off because of the crypto bill being approved in the US. Nothing much to add from there. So yeah, let me know anyway, Bollywood, about the leverage. Whereabouts you want me to check that leverage? I think, you know, the over leverage was definitely there, and this is a technique, okay, to get over leverage positions out of the way also, okay. So these massive dumps. I just want to talk about Lou. Thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you very much. Right. Dennis, DeFi, please, Andy, DFI. Right, I'll take a look at that straight away. But guys, just so you know why that 59k level could hold on Bitcoin. The reason why it could hold is because of massive volume traded at $59,000. Now, if we take a look at the VPVR, you know, this is one of my favorite indicators to find out where there's a huge wall of money, okay? And this right over here, it is exactly the 59k levels, okay, 59, 60k, around that range, and this is where we currently dipped, okay, to. And there is a possibility that we might get consolidation around this range, get a massive bounce, and continue to the upside. It's going to be very difficult, because I know a lot of people expecting $53,000 range because of this resistance. It would be also the 50% levels from this massive pump. But it might be a sideways consolidation. We are still sideways, guys. Even though we are dipping from 69k down to 59k, that's a $10,000 dip. Even though we were trading here just about 12 days ago, we were already trading at this 60k level, okay? So overall, we have had a massive extension here, and it's just going to be a lot of sideways volatility action potentially here in the next coming weeks until we actually have a massive pump. Yeah, anyway, just stay cautious, not too much leverage, and we could expect, you know, a dip down to these levels. It could happen down to that 54, 53. And the reason why I think that is going to be an ultimate bottom is because of this resistance that we had in September, okay, that we hit 53k range and then got massively rejected. And the reason why we also got rejected is because of this massive wall on the VPVR. Check how we go in the black on the VPVR, and we exactly hit that resistance back here in September. So if we do dip down to these levels, I think it is going to be a very, very good zone where we're going to get held very, very nicely and bottom out at this range, at that $53,000 range, in my opinion. And this is if 60k doesn't hold. So yeah, that's my take here on Bitcoin. Dennis, DFY. Let's take a look at DFY here for Dennis straight away. Okay, let's take a look at DFY straight away. Right, let's take a look. DFY, US dollar, DeFi chain. Okay, let's take a look at DeFi chain. I've only got this on DeFi chain. DeFi chain did very, very well, it seems like, for the last few days. Had a massive pump here from $2 all the way to $4 in November here. Now, what can we see here for DeFi chain? I think DeFi chain, this is looking pretty bullish. The reason why we might be bottoming out here on chain, there is a very, very strong area right here. Also in the past, this level here on DeFi chain, this is the $3 range, as you can see right there. It's a very, very strong support level. A lot of volatility, guys. This wouldn't be a crypto that I would like to trade when you have this insane volatility. Yeah, you basically, if you use a little bit of too much leverage, you're just going to be exterminated from trading this crypto. So yeah, here what I can see, and this is on the daily, if we go to the 4 hourly, there's a massive wick there. I do not like this wick on DeFi chain. I guess it's on the other exchanges also. Let me take a look. Okay, it's not on KuCoin, it was just only on Bittrex. So let's do analysis here on DeFi chain on KuCoin chart. Like I said, very, very likely that we are going to get supported at this range. It looks like that this one formed like a double bottom right over there with this descending wedge. Double bottom right here. And it is definitely a very, very strong level. This is that $3 range. A strong resistance consolidation right there. So after this massive pump, maybe a little bit of volatility below this major run where we've got this consolidation. So this is really a range. You could see some consolidation here around this range before we bottom out here for this crypto, where we've got this massive amount of resistance consolidation on DeFi chain. Could see a little bit of volatility at around that $3, just below $3 area before we continue to the upside. Very, very strong area, as we can see here on the chart. So very nice structure. This double bottom, the bears losing steam. We are getting ready to make an uptrend here, to do an uptrend. So very, very likely that this low over here will be another higher low, and then we'll continue the trend to the upside. Very, very likely. Thanks, Dennis, for the super chat. Hello, Infogram. Hello, Joseph. Hello, Wesley. Hello, everyone. Thank you for the insane support here. My moderators always giving, doing a great job here. Thank you, Wesley, for joining. Thank you, Infogram. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, everyone, for joining here. Now, let's take a look at some cryptos. What can you take a look at? Quantum, says James. Yes, of course. Let's take a look at Quantum. But first of all, let's try all together. Smash up that like button. BTC Pump, Algorand. Oh yeah, I almost got liquidated on Algorand. I've still got my Algorand position open and deeply in the water. But Algorand, what has happened to Algorand? I see something very similar to what happened on Algorand, and I will be taking a look at Quant. This is just like a massive liquidation event. We did break the structure here, and it was Algorands were looking absolutely great. Let's take a look at the daily, because we've got all day today, and this could end up in a massive wick to the downside if we start pumping for the rest of the day. And I don't see this really possible. I think we're going to stay down this range. But the reason why here on Algorand, I didn't know we were going to go this low, and I almost got liquidated on this one, even though using a very low leverage, 3-4x. And I did enter at around about $1.90. So imagine if you're using the 10x, 20x, 10x, 15x. You definitely get liquidated on these kind of cryptos. Now, massive resistance here around about that $1.60 range, okay? As you can see, there's been a lot of resistance here in the past where we did not manage to break above the $1.60. And what you get over here is just a massive support as soon as you break it. Very bullish, very bullish. You did get a massive fake out. Now, guys, this is just a classic stop out event. You go down here, it's going to look bearish, but in the end you're going to have that turnover, okay? It was looking very, very good. Let's see how it ends up on Algorand, because this could be a massive wick like what happened right over here. Could have another wick, and this is what happens when you're just about to go to continue to the upside. A lot of over leveraged positions, and you get people overexcited. You get a wick up, a wick down, maybe a little bit of consolidation, another wick down, or maybe a wick up, and then you actually break out. It's just the insane volatility that there is just before you continue to the upside. A lot of people are overexcited, a lot of people wanting to make insane gains, And this is what you get, guys. This is what you get. I haven't been liquidated of any of my positions. I'm deeply in the red, guys. I'm swimming a red sea right now on my trading positions here. So yeah, stay cautious, guys. This is always, but you can swim the Red Sea. You can swim it. If you use low leverage, guys. Remember, FEMEX has got an insane bonus right now. They got $4,100 worth of bonus by using the link in the description, guys. Okay, so if you've used other bonuses or on Bybit, they got this one on FEMEX right now. $4,100 worth of bonus on FEMEX. The good thing about FEMEX and Bybit, FEMEX now you can deposit, you can claim this bonus, all right, and you're not going to get this bonus with just depositing $100. Sorry to say, you will get some bonus, but not 4,100. You need to follow the steps by using the link in the description, and you get $4,100 worth of bonus by following the steps after signing up with the link. And you can only trade with the bonus if you wish, okay? So you got up to 4,100 to trade with, and you can obviously withdraw all of the gains that you make with that bonus, guys. This is the good thing. So yes, and you don't need to trade your own money. Hi Master Andy, how are you doing? Thank you Mickey for the super chat. Please check Bitcoin Cash. I bought at around 700 spot. Swing trade, is it good to hold or sell now? Please also for Rune, thanks, more power. Thank you very much. Andy, please pump BTC, says the Carl from the moon. Yes, don't worry. I think maybe that 59k, 60k range will hold, okay? I think we should be holding this 60k range. Let's see. Very exciting times. Obviously not exciting for those people that are bought at the top, people that are over leveraging, guys. Stay very, very cautious. Now let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash here for my man Mickey. Thank you for the super chat. Now, Mickey, let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash. Overall, it is looking extremely bullish still. Nothing bearish about this. There is nothing bearish about this. The reason why is because we are creating still very solid higher lows over here, as you can see. Very, very solid higher lows. We've got this major resistance at that $780 range approximately. And if you do connect these higher lows and this major resistance, you are forming this very, very bullish pattern, which is an ascending triangle. Okay, still we could be here still for another couple of months and then have the explosive breakout. But overall, the bearishness of Bitcoin Cash was at the very top here. When you go parabolic like this is the moment you want to stay cautious, be bearish. And I know it's difficult for a lot of people, because I remember back in April, when everything was looking very good, a lot of cryptos going absolutely parabolic, and I was saying even to my brother, okay, that I got him into crypto, stay cautious, take some profits. I'm taking 20% profits because it looks like we might be getting exhausted around this range, and but it's going up, it might go up more. And this is the thing, people get too excited, and this is the moment where you actually have that capitulation phase and depression, anger. So the bearishness has happened already, so it's very unlikely that this is going to have a continuation dip. All right, that we are bottoming out here. A lot of adoption going on worldwide, so it's just a little bit of volatility. As you can see, Bitcoin Cash, looking at the daily, zooming out, the dip from between yesterday and today was this over here, which is it's just a small little correction basically. Still creating high lows on Bitcoin Cash, looking very, very good. Okay, until we do break that $500 range, okay, would be the support range here from these high lows. Still be looking very good, even though you could see a little bit of volatility. So Bitcoin Cash, I am actually in a position anticipating that we are going to pump here on Bitcoin Cash. On Bybit in the red, but my liquidation price is at 531. I might be planning to add to my position here on Bitcoin Cash if we do go to lower levels, guys. Remember, you want to buy in when there's blood at these corrections. You want to buy in because the next direction is very likely going to be up from these corrections. So yeah, this is my take here on Bitcoin Cash. Jump on the like button, just give it a punch. Yes, if we've got 500 almost watching and we've got 187, you know, we can at least get 300 likes, guys, all together here. Let's scroll down, smash up that like button all together for, you know, to a new all-time high. At least, yeah, well, all-time high would be over 1,000. I don't think we're going to get 1,000 on this live stream. Now, please pump for 98K. Yeah, how is Plan B gonna feel? What do you think about Plan B? Christine, thank you very much for the support. Smash that like button for Andy. Thank you very much here in the comment section. Insane supporters. What is Plan B? What's on Plan B's mind right now? He's calling for November to close at $98,000. At least at $98,000, guys. Let me know in the comment section. What do you think about this? Are we going to close Bitcoin at $98,000? Very, very far away now from that actual target. You know, if you November end would be here. This over here is November end. This is on the 4 hourly chart, so we should be climbing all the way to here. We should be going there, okay? This is how parabolic the price of BTC should go. Okay, look at the timing. The timing is just, yeah, it looks impossible, right? He's calling November to close at $98,000. The Bitcoin price has to close a huge amount of daily candles and go a little bit parabolic if we want to hit those $98,000. I think $98,000 is just not going to be hit. All right, being realistic, we need to go very, very parabolic here on Bitcoin. We just haven't got enough time, I think, to climb up. Maybe the 100K by the end of December. That is still possible. That is still very much possible. But November, almost 100K. Yeah, we've only got 14 days left. So that is, yeah, a very, very hard mission here on Bitcoin. Right. He is looking for a plan B. I think he's looking for a plan C, right? Bitcoin bounce 1 hour. Quantum. Okay, James, Quantum. Yes, Solana also. Let's take a look at Quantum. Qtum. US dollar. Let's find out here what is going on. We are losing support here. We didn't have a very successful breakout here on Quantum. Overall, still looking pretty good, as in we are creating, you know, these massive higher lows. This wasn't exactly, this would have been much nicer if we would have got a stop here at this resistance. The reason why is because it would have been an ascending triangle. If you would have stopped it here at this $16.4 here on Quantum, it would have been very, very nice to see this kind of a ascending triangle. Now we dipped, we had a little bit of fake out here to the upside, consolidation, we're coming back down. So this is not an ascending triangle. Let's take a look at the daily here on Quantum. Massive pump here back in April. Quantum hasn't reached all-time highs from 2018. Overall, this is looking pretty good. It's not looking bad. We had the April-May cycle right over there, right? A massive dump. Then you're starting to get, you know, this consolidation round formation, starting to create higher lows. Kind of disbelief rallies over here where you do have a lot of dips. On disbelief rallies, you have a lot of dips because you need to get people scared before you actually go. You pump pretty hard. And this is just classic disbelief rallies before we continue to the upside, in my opinion. So there's not going to be, I think, being realistic, there's a lot of cryptos that are not going to reach the all-time high from back of 2018. A lot of them are just not going to reach. Remember, a lot of cryptos are just going to die off. I don't think maybe Quantum is going to be one of them, but a lot of them will. A lot of them will just, you know, die off during the next few years. Overall, this one is not looking too bad. Which just, you know, if we do come back down to this level of these higher lows, I think it will be a great buying opportunity. I do see us consolidating this around this range before we have that next leg up here on Quantum. Overall, I still think, you know, from the ultimate low of the summer, we've got 1 wave, 2 waves, correction. We are still in that 3rd wave, right? So overall, looking pretty bullish here on Quantum still. CTSI, please, says JFK. Yes, of course. It's the end of Bitcoin. Yes, I've been through many ends of Bitcoin. I've gone through a lot of the end of Bitcoins, a lot of them, but we keep reaching all-time high, right? Let's take a look at CTSI. I think this is Cartesi, right? Let's see what Cartesi shows on the chart. Right, let me just get I want to get the VPVR out of the way here for these cryptos. Cartesi might be getting a very, very good bounce very, very soon from these levels. Now, this is the daily chart, okay? And this is on Coinbase. Coinbase, a lot of volume on Coinbase. Now, we had this massive pump over here on Cartesi with this amount of volume. Now, we've got this massive pump on Cartesi. And we're getting the massive correction after that, right? Over about a 50% correction from the highs. $1.70 all the way down to 90 cents. Okay, so basically the reason why I think that we could be getting a huge bounce almost at the levels that we are right now, we could dip actually a little bit lower, is because of this daily close candle, okay, with this huge amount of volume. And remember guys, if we have very, very strong candles with a lot of volume, you know the deal. They are very, very strong support levels. They are resistance ranges, okay, where you do consolidate, as you can see here at this range. Huge consolidation after creating this massive volume at this area. Now you have a breakout. A lot of people are excited on Cartesi. Wait for a correction. If you don't have that correction, well, you miss out on that. But a lot of people on Cartesi, I bet they're bought up on this pump. And, you know, they are at a loss. This is what happens. This is the moment where you want to step in. This is the moment where you want to start stepping in. Don't put, 100% of your funds. Put 5%. Put 10% maybe, and that is already a lot. If you dip even lower, then put, another 5%. The thing is about this one is it's a very, very bullish project, Cartesi. So I think it will be doing very, very well. I think you should be getting a bounce in between that 80 cent, 90 cent level. Just by looking at this, volume, support, resistance, nothing else. You are creating solid higher lows. So yeah, might see a little bit of volatility between 90 cent and 80 cents. It should be a very, very good buy zone, especially if you're going to consolidate sideways here on Cartesi, okay? Right guys, 516 watching. Make sure to smash up the like button, scroll down, let's all together smash up that like button. Okay, 238. We need to get to 500 likes. Absolutely guys. Now let's take a look at different cryptos here. I hope I haven't missed any super chat. Let me know. I'm just talking to my mods here, see if I missed out any super chats. I don't think so. All good. Right. Please link. Let's take a look at Chainlink, guys. Yes. I got someone here talking about Chainlink. Chainlink is now, in my opinion, in a great buy zone. Okay, this is my opinion, guys. Don't do never what I say ever, because I'm just a crazy guy on the internet. Always do your own analysis. We've been nailing some trades to the upside now, but we're just having those dip corrections. I did make a very good profit. I am deeply in the red right now, but that is fine, guys. No worries. I'm planning to add to my position. We will be bottoming out at some point on these cryptos. Now let's take a look at Chainlink. Very important, Chainlink. Now, as I mentioned, Chainlink could hit that $28 range, and yeah, basically we hit that, at $28. The reason why I said this is because we were creating lovely higher lows right over there into this kind of ascending triangle. Okay, this is one of those last opportunities, guys. You always get a last opportunity, right, when you start pumping. Very bullish on Chainlink, and also this resistance, massive fake out right over there. We even hit $38, almost $39 on Chainlink. We didn't manage to close a nice daily strong candle here above this major resistance of the $36. Came straight back down, and when we were coming down, I did say one of videos or one of the videos or live streams, you know, Chainlink could come down to that $28 range. There's a very, very strong resistance, should be turning into support. We got these higher low structure. Ultimate low here for Chainlink. If we do see a cascade event, if we do see Bitcoin going down to that $54,000 range, 54, we could see Chainlink hitting $24, $23. And then it would be pretty fast. It would be a classic fake out from an ascending triangle. And the reason why this is still going to be bullish is because higher low, higher low, higher low. Not this higher low, because this is still inside of this pump. No consolidation. Consolidation is here. The reason why it's still be bullish is because you are still going to be above the last higher low, which is this one from this trend line. So if you break a support line, until you don't break this one over here, and it might be on the second attempt, then this is, you can expect that this is pretty bullish. You could trade a short there to the ultimate low until you find a bottom. But even though here, if you lose that $28 and hit $24 range, you're still at the last higher low here on Chainlink, right? So be careful with fake outs here. If I traded Chainlink, you know, my stop loss would be at least at $20 range, $19, just to be set on the safe side here from this potential volatility. Overall, we should be getting a bounce very, very soon around this range. It's just the volatility is unpredictable, guys. Volatility is unpredictable in crypto. You just need to be safe, low leverage, add to your position, stay safe, guys. It is, you know, a lot of people over leverage because they want to win a lot of money. They want to earn a lot of money in just a matter of a few weeks, a few days, a few months. And no, guys, you gain money here during the years. So low leverage, be patient, swim the Red Sea when it's here. Let's take a look at Spell for Duderino straight away. Why not? Spell token. Right, what did we have here on Spell? We had like an ascending channel. Spell token, I haven't got much. Have we got any more data here somewhere else? Spell token. Right, OKEX. Let's take a look at OKEX here on Spell token. This one not looking too great. We were losing, you know, this kind of higher low structure there. Definitely lost here. And yeah, basically we've lost this area. Now, are we going to get a bounce from this range? I have no idea what Spell is. We're just sitting at this major support range on Spell token. The reason why is because we do have a lot of consolidation here. This is that 1 cent, almost 2 cent range. Are we going to bottom out? I have no idea what this crypto is. I guess this one is a very low cap. Spell token, okay, 101 in total. It's got over 1 billion, so it's not that low cap. Okay, we don't have much data on TradingView, but it seems like it's been out now for quite a few months. Had a massive run up here in September, in October, so it's just inside a deep correction, I think. As you can see here on the chart on CoinGecko, we've seen a massive run up in September and October here for this crypto. We just haven't got too much data. So maybe, yeah, it would have been nice to see the ultimate low to get some fib levels. Maybe it's just in a nice, very big cool off. I would wait here for sideways action, starting to create slightly higher lows, at least on the 4 hourly and on the daily, to find out if we are going to bottom out on this crypto. Not too much data, so we cannot take a look much at in the past here from this crypto. Mana please says everything is possible. Yes, let's take a look at Mana straight away. And Solana please for Ella. Let's take a look at Solana, guys, straight away. Right, Solana. Where do I have my stuff here on Solana? Right, Solana. Funny enough, on Solana, we are getting held very, very nicely from a major resistance from the last all-time high. I think it is very, very possible that this range is going to be the bottom for Solana. Very, very possible. I don't see Solana coming in back in here inside of this ascending triangle to the downside. I don't see this happening. Now, is there a possibility? Yes, of course there is a possibility, but it's just so strong, this major resistance turning into support, that we should be getting held very, very nicely. The only thing with Solana is it's just gone up so much on the last couple of months. It's just insane how we've gone from, you know, just trading at $30-40, making a 10x in just a few months. So overall, it's just looking pretty good. We're still in a pretty strong uptrend. We've just broken highs here just a few weeks ago, and now we're just consolidating, we're just correcting. So very, very likely that this $200 range, $210 range, $215 range should be holding very nicely. We just got a massive wick here, got bought back up. There is a possibility that this might be bottoming out here, guys. Don't bet the farm on this. You know, if you want to be a little bit conservative, stop loss, you know, at 200, 195. Just if we do have that volatility below this resistance. But overall, it should be continuing to the upside. It should be the bottom in between the 210, 220 range. We're just wicking and touching it and getting a bounce, guys, as you can see on the chart. So that's what I've got basically for Solana. Right, Mana, please. Okay, let's take a look at Mana. I'm getting a lot of spammy comments here. What's going on, guys? You're getting deleted. Stop spamming or talking about some altcoins, or yeah, no promotion, guys. You will be getting eliminated straight away from the comment section. Let's take a look at Mana straight away. I am trying to take a look at a lot of the cryptos. For Mana, basically, we did get a very good bounce. Insane rally, insane hype rally. I think the danger about this metaverse hype, it is that it's still very, very soon. Okay, I know everybody got excited with the metaverse, with Facebook going to Meta, you know, talking about metaverse, a lot of metaverse. It's just a hype, guys. There's nothing really working at this moment. There's nothing extraordinary about the metaverse right now. And this is why you could get some deep corrections on this on these kind of cryptos. Okay, so as you can see here, we did get a nice bounce at this range. Okay, we did get a bounce here at 62% levels, and we didn't manage to continue to the upside, but it, you know, from the ultimate low of the massive pump, look how we got a beautiful bounce here. You could have made some profits at this range, at this you know, bounce here to the upside. Now, what is going to happen on Mana in the immediate short term? There is a possibility we're going to get a bounce where we're currently at right now. We're getting a very good bounce, as you can see. This is something that we analyzed before on Mana, where we did get a bounce at 62% levels. Got a massive bounce here, breaking the lower highs from here. Now, what is happening right now is that you are getting a bounce, okay, at that last lower high over here. So there is a possibility that Mana will be getting a consolidation at this range, and this is the $2.80, $2.90 area. We could be getting a bounce from this range. I mean, the risky thing about buying right now is it all depends on Bitcoin. Bitcoin needs to hold that 59, 60k range. Okay, it needs to hold it, because if it doesn't hold it, expect a lot of volatility. We could come down to those levels, all right, of 53, 54k range. Now, we are getting an excellent bounce here on BTC. It's getting bought back up, so Let me take a look at the 4 hourly. This might have been the shakeout, guys. It might have been the shakeout. Nobody knows. But if you are an old subscriber of my channel, you know that I've been talking about the 59, 60k levels for, I would say, not months, but weeks. Weeks until we, you know, at least all October, talking about 59, 60k being a super, super strong major level because of the VPVR, because of the consolidation that we had also back here in May as resistance. So it's definitely a major level that we need to pay attention at. Now, something that I'm a little bit scared about is the possibility of Bitcoin creating this this distribution. Okay, we talked about this a few days back, and there is a possibility that Bitcoin is in another distribution event. Okay, we do not want to see this kind of price action right over here where you break slightly all-time highs on the third attempt that we have trying to break all-time highs. I want to see a massive breakout, and if we do dip down to this $53,000 range, I think this is just going to be more bullish. Bitcoin will have more steam, more time to consolidate, to have another run up, and then this run up would be a very explosive run up. This is the thing, when you are not having a proper correction, you make this kind of price action. You go up like in an ascending wedge, go up, slightly breaking highs. You want to see corrections. You want to see nice corrections. This is very, very healthy for the market. When you pump, the price just gets exhausted, and it's a distribution event. So on the next attempt of breaking the highs, even though if we do consolidate sideways on this action, on these levels, I want to see a very, very big breakout here to give confidence, okay, on BTC. Then the big correction might be at these levels, okay. But I want to see a very explosive breakout, because if you slightly break all-time highs like what happened here, you know the deal. You actually, you know, have another dip, then the next major one might be a lower high, and then you have a massive correction there. So we do not want to see that kind of price action on the chart. Could you please check Mango, MNGO? 3 super chats, please check them. Okay, I will oh yes, sorry, I don't want to miss the super chats. That is for sure. John, wait, hang on a second. Let me scroll up here. Got a few super chats. Right, John, hey Andy, which price will DOT bounce back to if BTC bounces back? I know DOT, we were talking about $40 range, $38, $40. If Polkadot does hit those levels, it's going to be a very, very strong support level where we could get a massive bounce at that range, okay? Let's take a look at DOT. US dollar here straight away. Basically, we are hitting those levels. We've already hit that level, $38. We've just hit $38 here on Polkadot, which would be, it's an extreme buy zone, okay, in my opinion. And the reason why is because the massive resistance consolidation that we've also had major support there before creating the double top and dipping right there. So it is a major level that we need to pay attention to, okay? We've got that resistance here. This was back on the 14th, 15th of September. Also strong support here. This is on the daily, a lot of wicks on the daily hitting this major support. Now what is happening right now is that we are getting hit at that $38, $40 range. This is the thing, when you break all-time highs, be careful with these massive volatility events to the downside. A lot of people getting overexcited. We did actually kind of create a double top here on Polkadot, as you can see. Okay, you do break a massive support range. You do break the last all-time highs, as you can see there. And what happens? You break it, you get bounced, you kind of create a lower high or a double top. This is not looking very good. On the next attempt, you want to see a breakout. When you don't, you create these mountains, double tops, and you continue to the downside. Now, if we zoom out here on the daily again, like I said, overall, still looking absolutely great. There's nothing bearish about this. This is just a nice, healthy correction. And the reason why 38 also could be the ultimate low is because of the resistance, like I said, the support, resistance. we are creating higher lows here, higher lows. And this was more or less, you know, when we analyzed this, was right over here just a few days ago. That $38, $40 range was going to be that super strong support level. Okay, as you can see here, hitting 38, 37, 40. And we just had that, you know, a little bit of a waterfall event. This is currently where we're getting a bounce. So $38, $40 is a great buy zone here for Polkadot, in my opinion. Also, we got from the ultimate low, one pump correction, one wave, second wave correction, third wave, fourth wave correction. We are still looking for that fifth wave here. We don't know how the fifth wave is going to react. Are we going to slightly break the highs? Are we just going to make a double top? Because, you know, fifth waves can do double tops. This is the thing, guys, but there is another wave expected to the upside, and this is for Bitcoin also, that we need to see a massive, massive explosive move on Bitcoin to the upside, hitting, you know, not 70K, not 71K, not even 72K. I want to see Bitcoin hitting, you know, 75, 80K levels to gain strength in the market, because if not, it might be a distribution event here like we were talking about on Bitcoin. Okay, you know, that possible slightly higher low right over there. If we create a slightly higher low hitting 71, 72K levels and then dip again, and the correction being pretty hard, we are going to make in a very, very similar structure that we created there. And this is the moment where we just need to, okay guys, we might be entering in a multi-year bear market if we do have that second distribution event, right? It won't be looking very, very good. So that's what I've got here for Polkadot anyway. Right, let me take a look at the next super chat. Lars Thomas, hello again. Can you check out Mover and or Dot, unless you already did? Absolutely. I've just taken a look at Polkadot right now. So yeah, we'll get that one out of the list and take a look at MOVR. What is MOVR? Rings a bell. Oh, Moon River. Okay, let's take a look at Moon River. Have we got any data here? Moon River. Yeah, there's not too much data here on. Okay, we got Moon River here. It was looking pretty bullish on Moon River with this kind of price action. If we go to the daily, it's just consolidating here a lot. As you know, we did take a look at Moon River for this potential kind of inverse head and shoulder with this ascending neckline. This did not play out. We didn't break out the neckline, so it was still. We've got this left shoulder right over there. We've got this head going to lower lows, and then you make higher lows right over there, right? So you do have this kind of formation of this inverse head and shoulder with this ascending neckline resistance, where you're getting that consistent stops here on the chart, as you can see. Now, that was the attempt of the breakout. The attempt of the breakout was here and here. We did not break out, so we are dipping lower. Now, it's not looking too bearish, this one, because if you take a look at the last higher low, so we've got higher lows here, this range over here approximately, counting volatility because it's a very volatile market. You got this ultimate low created in October on Moon River, then we got this higher low. Now we're still above this kind of higher low, just a little bit of volatility, and even though it will still be looking pretty bullish in my opinion, we're still around that range, right? We kind of dipped below just a few days ago, came straight back up, back down again. It's still going to be looking pretty bullish in my opinion. I do see this potentially bottoming out very soon. You know, I do, as you can see from this massive pump, you got the correction phase right there, and you start pumping like crazy, and you start getting above also this lower high. Okay, you got lower highs there, lower highs over here. You break the last lower high, which was this one, so you're currently above the lower high. Very likely that this might be bottoming out very soon. Expect some volatility, but I don't see us coming back down to retest that $234 bottom that we created back in October. I don't see this one having a dip to this range. I mean, it could happen, but being realistic, I think this is a huge consolidation here for the last couple of weeks in between this $320, $430 range. Just a nice sideways consolidation. We still haven't met the highs, which, you know, would be the target from a huge consolidation. We should be reaching the highs here of $505 approximately on Moon River. Not looking too bearish just yet. Alice support and month and targets, please. Let's take a look at Alice straight away, and let's smash up the like button all together. Just a gentle push, guys. I want to try and get this stream to 500 likes all together. We've got 576 watching at this moment, so definitely very much achievable to reach 500 likes. That'll be absolutely insane. You'll be helping me out here very much on the channel. Right, Alice, what we got for Alice? Let's go to the daily chart, zoom out. Very volatile crypto, very, very volatile. And here on the macro, take a look at the July lows right over there. We are creating still higher lows. It is still looking pretty good. The reason why this $11, $12 range is holding is because it's been such an insane consolidation area. Look at when we pumped here, huge consolidation at this range. This is that $11, $12. Also consolidation here. You did dip below. It was resistance, but you created a double bottom. Okay, so you break out from this range, you retest at resistance. Okay, you go back down to retest the lows. What happens when you don't have enough steam? You create a double bottom. So double bottom, back up again. You are getting supported from this range, as you can see there. So basically, you pump, we back up this range. We should be holding very, very nicely. It's at a very, very good support area. As you can see, higher lows on Alice here. We could even dip down to that $10, $9.50 range, and it will still be looking better bullish. Very unlikely we are going to lose this level, in my opinion. Okay, it could, but still bullish. So we could still have another dip here of 5-10% easily, or even a 20%, all depending. Let me just see. No, from these levels down here, yeah, we could even have a 20% correction. Still be looking pretty good because we won't be losing the last higher low still. Okay, so Alice not looking too bad. It's potentially in a buy zone in between $10 and $12. In between $10 and $12, it's in a buy zone because you are in these high-low structure, and $11, $12 range has been a very, very solid consolidation area. Thank you. Targets. I think a retest. I'm not going to give you any price predictions on Alice because it's not a crypto that I follow. I know it's an NFT gaming project, but I don't follow Alice. But I do believe a target here would be this high at $22, $23. Okay. At some point after consolidation dipping, I do see us hitting at least this high for a retest because we haven't retested the high, and you know, cryptos like to retest the areas that they've reached. Okay, so in this case it would be that $23 area high, so that would be the target for Alice in the next. I don't know if it's going to be days or weeks. I don't know, but very likely that we are going to hold very nicely this high low structure. Let me go through here. I got more super chats, and then I'll go through the rest of the normal comments. Okay. Kobo, thank you for the €5. Let's take a look at the comment here from Kobo, and what Kobo says is, hi, any thoughts on ecomi? Yeah, let's take a look. I think I haven't done, what's the ticker symbol on this one? I think this one's in the metaverse space also. It's OMI. I think it's got to do with metaverse. Just take a quick look at this one. Okay, let's take a look at the charts here on ecomi. OMI. There's not too much data, but it's not looking absolutely great. You can buy it on Ascendix or OKEX. Yeah, not looking great. The reason why is because you are getting exhausted right over here, right? You are kind of making these highs, double top range. Not looking great. Volume. Let's take a look at Ascendix. Okay, with it we've got some. Okay, there's more data here. Massive hype when it was launched back in March. Obviously, just in the middle of that first period of the bull run. Right, the reason why we got a bounce here is because of this peak, this consolidation. There is a possibility that, there are two scenarios right over here. You either create a double top. We've got a strong resistance on this one at that 5-6 level, between 5-6 level, very, very strong support, resistance support. Now, there is a possibility here that you might hit this level. And if you do break it, it's not going to be looking good. You could see a lot of volatility to the downside until you find this next major support level. The target is slightly below this range. If you do take this as a double top, and this would be the measured move, you could see some volatility get a wick down below this range until you get supported from this resistance. This is at the 47 level here on OMI. But there is the best case scenario here would be creating a double bottom instead of a double top. Okay, so you got this strong support level. If you start seeing this kind of sideways action at this range, okay, and this is what you want to see. You don't want to anticipate anything, but if you see signs of sideways action right over here, just like what happened right over there, you do see quite a few candles here. This, on the second, third attempt is when you want to become bullish. So if you do have some attempts on breaking it and you fail and going sideways, very, very likely that you are going to get that bounce in the end. Okay, so not looking too bad just yet. You've got a double top or a double bottom scenario. I would become bullish if you do go sideways at this range. If you do go sideways at that 658 area, as at the moment you would be becoming very, very bullish. I would be becoming bullish. Can you please TA Metis and Saitama? We haven't got data on these on TradingView. Thank you for the super chat, $2.99. I mean, you could take a look at Saitama here on Gate.io. Let me just because you asked and you gave me a super chat, we can do Metis here on. We haven't got data. Okay, back here on. We haven't got data on TradingView. So anyway, let's just take a look at Metis here. I mean, and this is the thing, I can't do any proper analysis here, right? Really. Let's just zoom out on the daily. This is the daily chart on Metis, okay? And it's not looking too bad. We're obviously just getting a correction. We should be getting a bounce at that 60k levels. The reason why we did a kind of a double top there at 60k levels here on Metis. We're just getting a dip. We're just getting another dip right now. So $60 range on Metis is a very, very strong area where we should be getting bounced, okay? And Saitama Inu, it's funny on this one. I do have, this is the daily, not looking too great. We are currently at the levels that I bought in. So I'm break even on Saitama Inu right now. I'm slightly in a profit, but yeah, it's not looking too great. Massive pump, massive dump. This is the thing on these meme coins, you just need to be careful because you will see massive pumps and dumps. Not much to add on this one. We just had a major consolidation here that we've had on Saitama for ages, so we might be bottoming out around this range. But anyway, we haven't got any data on Metis, on TradingView, or on or Saitama Inu. Okay, well, there's some data here on Poloniex. Yeah, but it seems like they're just listed a few days ago. Yeah, no data here on TradingView. Right. Right, let me take a look here at the rest. What about BTC? Yeah, BTC, most importantly. Let's take a look at BTC, of course. BTC is just getting a pretty decent bounce now. Pretty decent bounce. The good thing about this dip on BTC is second dips. I love second dips to bottom out, because you have one dip, you consolidate, you have a pump, then you have a second dip. Then the second dips are, you know, ABC correction kind of thing. Second dips usually are the last dips, right? So you got this dip over here, sideways, a little bit of a pump, a second dip. So it's usually unlikely to follow, but in this case, after this run up, it will still be inside of a correction period. Okay, there would be nothing bearish about BTC trading at around about $54,000 after this insane run up that we had in October, guys. There would be nothing bearish if we do correct down to this area. Same what happened right over here. The same thing. Absolutely insane run up from $30,000 to $53,000 in about a month or so. Nothing bearish of this descending wedge corrective moment that we had in September. Look what happened afterwards. Insane massive pump in a month. So just stay safe, guys. If it does dip down to this level, it's going to be a great buying opportunity, in my opinion. A lot of insane support at $53,000 area. Expect a volatility, plus minus a few thousand because of volatility, but it will be a moment where you will be bottoming out at some point there. If you dip down to that area, okay, it's going to be the correction from this massive pump. And yeah, basically, it will just be a great buying opportunity, in my opinion. That's what I've got for. Like the button liked. Thank you very much for the like button, Jay. Let's take a look at. Let's take a look here. I don't want to miss any super chats. Right, let's take a look here at the super chattos. Oh, no more super chats. Mark Dutch, how about FOMO Inu? Yes, I am at even. I was above 2x on Saitama because it had a massive pump a few days ago, but I'm at break even again, so it doesn't matter. It's not a chart that I take a look at. Not a crypto that I'm looking at a lot. Right. Let's take a look at Ethereum. We can take a look at Ethereum also. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum ultimate bottom. I said this at the beginning of the stream. You know, we are getting strongly supported right now at the all-time high close that we created back in May. Remember, there was an all-time high here created, which was at just below $4,400. And we did get a daily close at, what was the close at? 4,181 and 4,181. And here the start was 4,181. So this is a range where we are currently getting bounced on Ethereum, right? We did wick below, but if we do have a daily close, okay, above the 4,181, it's going to be looking very bullish on Ethereum. Check out here the all-time high. This is where we're currently at right now. Now, if we do dip below this range, I see the $4,000 being the ultimate bottom. We've got a very, very strong resistance turning into a very strong support area. And even though we'll still be creating these higher lows still. So yeah, this is the thing for Ethereum. We got 4,200 daily close all-time high support level from May. And we've also got the $4,000 area here where we've had a lot of resistance consolidation back in the beginning of September. That also should be holding very, very nicely as support. So $4,000 range, ultimate low bottom, in my opinion. Expect some volatility though with that range. This is the thing, when you over leverage, it is absolutely mission impossible to trade these cryptos. 52k will be gold. Yeah, if we do dip down there, they might have some volatility hitting to 52 levels. I don't see Bitcoin going below 50k. That is not going to be. I don't think Bitcoin will be going below $50,000. If we hit 53, yes, expect a little bit of volatility. 52 can be reached. How about Litecoin? What is Litecoin doing? Let's take a look at Litecoin straight away. Let's take a look at Litecoin. LTC. Litecoin had a very good run up, but there was very exciting news on Litecoin being accepted in a huge amount of places for the last couple of weeks. So this is why Litecoin was getting a little bit of a hype, because it was accepted in a few places. I can't remember now the news where I read it. But anyway, there was a little bit of hype on Litecoin. Now, how is Litecoin doing? Litecoin is doing absolutely great. Looking very, very strong. Just in that corrective moment after this huge pump that we had, Litecoin pumped, just on the 7th of November, in 3 days it pumped 60%. Okay, that's an insane pump for a large cap cryptocurrency such as Litecoin. Pumping 60% in 3 days is a lot. Okay, definitely a few billion going into Litecoin inside of this pump. So nice healthy corrective moment on Litecoin. Taking a look at the daily, we've got a lot of support areas here on Litecoin at $215 and $235 approximately, where we do have these peaks of resistance, as you can see on the chart. Okay, a lot of touches as resistance and support here. This is why I've got these boxes, and we've got a heavily resistance right there from this pump, came straight back down. Now we have successfully gone above this major resistance, turning it into support. So this is where we're currently trading. If you ask me, right over here is starting to be a buy zone for Litecoin before we continue to the upside, just above that $200 range. Okay, so yeah, this is what we got for Litecoin. Let me scroll down here. I got a super chat. Let me read that straight away. Okay. Right. Right. Let me go through Solana. Okay, let me just go through Solana because yeah, exactly. We did. Thank you very much, Clinton, for the super chat. Okay, I'm just reading here the comments. He says, take a look at Solana TA, please, because looking good to buy this low. Absolutely. I did take a look at Solana at the beginning of the stream, and it is looking very good for starting to buy in. Okay, if you're not a trader, or if you are a trader, maybe low leverage, starting to buy at this zone. And the reason why is because it's a very, very strong support level. Okay, if you take a look at the 4 hourly, it's been a very, very strong resistance point. We got another resistance area, and we are basically just getting bounces at this range. Now, the only thing I'm concerned about Solana is, these lower highs that we are going to start creating. If we slightly dip below this range, it'll be looking pretty good because we kind of be forming a descending wedge. Now, until then, it is still looking like a descending triangle by the looks of things. But definitely looks like a very good buy zone because, from these low parts, you have these pump correction, and you are actually correcting to the resistance that should be holding very nicely on Solana. So yeah, if you ask me, I think Solana, just around about that $220 range is a very good buy zone. Expect some volatility at this range, but I don't see it, Solana dipping below the $180, for example, below this higher low. It's just, I think by looking at the structure of this chart, it is very, very unlikely. So yeah, that's my take on Solana. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, can you take a look at Super? Yeah, have we got any data here on Super? Yes, of course, it's on Binance. So right, Super, let's extend these major levels, because Super Farm here had a major level at the $1.60. We are currently losing this level. It was being a major resistance and support level. Now, if we zoom in here on Super, we are just about, there is a possibility that we are going to create a descending wedge right over here. Now, we could dip slightly lower. We are currently getting wicks, okay? We are getting wicks right over there. I don't see Super coming back down to retest this range over here, because this is where we have, the massive volatility as resistance, and kind of formed a double bottom range right there. Now we are just inside this corrective move. We didn't successfully break out from this resistance. A lot of choppy action. Now, if we take a look at the fib levels from the low to the high, there is a possibility that you might see slightly lower levels here on Super Farm. My opinion, yeah, it's just inside of this corrective moment. Not looking too bad. There is a possibility that we might be creating a wedge here, a descending wedge. We need a little bit of more price action here in the next coming hours, potentially a few days. Thanks for the super chat, guys. Remember, the best bonus down below for FEMIX is available now. A lot of people got 3,500. By using my link, you get $4,100 worth of bonus on FEMIX. Now, if you did claim that bonus on Bybit, there is an insane bonus to be claimed on FEMIX. The good thing that you can trade just with the bonus, all right, for gains, and you can withdraw the profits, of course. You cannot withdraw the bonus. You get the bonus added, and you can only trade with the bonus on FEMIX and keep all the gains, right? Okay, the link is down below in the description. $4,100 worth of bonus on FEMEX, guys. Okay, so make sure to take advantage on that. I will be doing another video update afterwards. Make sure to check out Bitcoinsensus website. Also, we got the latest news and technical analysis, caster.io, guys. The link is down below in the description. You want to form part of this insane project, okay, in the near future. Send crypto instantly and for free, okay? We're going to change crypto and fiat money instantly and send it worldwide instantly, okay? Bitcoinsensus is going to be forming part of this insane project, and you want to find out also about this NFT project. The links are down below in the description. The Discord is going to be launched very, very soon, guys. By the end of November should be launched. The Crypto Bull Society NFT. This is going to be my first NFT that I am going to own. I do not own any NFTs. This is going to be the first one, that is for sure. The designer is Gal Yosef, so make sure to check it out, guys. The links are down below here for the Crypto Bull Society for the information. They're going to be launched by the end of November. Guys, thank you. I will be doing a video update. Make sure to join the Telegram group down below. Ask me any questions. We've got an insane community. Telegram group is down below. Thank you, guys, and I will see you in the next one.